Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Drinks with Dawn. How you all doing this afternoon? Fall is upon us, so I'm going to keep on going with the fall drinks for a little while. I want to warm your soul, your spirit, give you some vitamin C, and just keep you healthy. That's what this hot toddy is all about today. In one of my episodes, I made a fall spiced simple syrup. I'm going to put the recipe in the link. It is so good. I've really been enjoying it, and it adds such a nice punch to any of your drinks that you might be serving up this season. It is a little bit sweet, so my guidelines are just suggestions. Feel free to use white sugar instead of brown sugar. Use a little more, a little bit less, all depending on your taste buds. But the hot toddy, research shows that there is a million different ways to make this thing, okay? So I pulled from a few different recipes and came up with what I thought was the best with what I had. And you know I always say, work with what you got, okay? So I had a ton of Lipton tea. Yes, I did. So instead of just making a little bit, I made a whole bunch. So we got tea for days. This has been brewing, all right? So let's get to our drink, okay? Thank you all for tuning into Drinks with Dawn. Today's drink is the Hot Toddy, Dawn style, okay? So, you know how I'm always telling you all you need the appropriate glass or don't do it? Well, guess what? I didn't have the appropriate glass today, and I did not want to get called out on my own show, so I had to go to the dollar store and get myself the appropriate glass. Yes, I did. So let's get started. Okay, first off, I like to add a lot of different types of citrus. Again, you can use what you want and what you have at home, but y'all need vitamin C and antioxidants, okay? This is good for cold weather, for your sinuses, and it's just good for everything because it's got bourbon in it. So we're going to start off by squeezing a lot of our citrus in here, okay? And then you've heard me talk about this, my spiced fall simple syrup. It is sweet. It is with brown sugar, cloves, cinnamon, and a few other things. So I'm going to pour just a tiny little bit in here for some sweetener. I'd say maybe an ounce, but I'm not measuring because it's my show and I don't want to. So we're going to do that. Okay. And then we're going to do Redemption Bourbon. Now, you could do brandy, any sort of whiskey. My research said that Applejack was an interesting thing to put in your hot toddy. There was a vanilla Crown Royale that was also highly spoken of. But you know how I feel about redemption in my bourbon, so this is what we're doing in mine, okay? Now, again, I'm a firm believer in you put in there what works for you. I'm going to start out with 2 ounces, and if I need more, I'm putting more in there, okay? And then you know what I did today? I chopped up all sorts of citrus, and I took cloves. I think this is adorable. I made myself a little pinwheel. Can you see that? Can you see my little pinwheel with cloves in there? This is going to garnish my appropriate glass for the hot toddy, and it's going to add another dimension and flavor, and cloves are just lovely. So let's put that in here. I'm going to top this off with my boiled tea. I chose to use a very simple Lipton tea. It's just the general tea. I didn't want to use flavors because I have so many other things going on in here. But some people do prefer vanilla tea, lemon tea, whatever works for you. Whatever's in your house, you do what's in your house. I'm doing what's in my house. So I'm going to top this off. I can already tell you that's going to need more bourbon. I just know it, but I'm going to try. Now I'm going to take my stirrer, stir this up. You could also do honey if you don't feel like doing the simple syrup. Honey would be lovely. Stevia, any of those things. Okay, and then I'm going to take my cinnamon stick, stir that around in there a little bit, and let's see how this tastes. You know what? 2 ounces of 2 ounces of bourbon, forgive me, is absolutely perfect for this. It is so nice and warm. It has all sorts of antioxidants and fall flavors. Oh my God, women, hold on. I need another sip before I talk to y'all, okay? This is really good.